So my exercise selection for kayak, for developing maximal strength. For the lower body, we used the back squat and deadlift, and I also used leg press, specifically a bit more single leg press through there. It was something that, again, in that first kind of 7 months, I had to look and see if Hannah could back squat. A lot of kayakers were really poor through their lower body movement, but it was a movement that she actually picked up very quickly and performed well. So I was happy to start loading her in both the squat and the deadlift. For her upper body, bench press, bench pull, chin-ups, it's quite a wide-ranging movement, the kayak paddle, so we had a fairly broad brush there. Now, as far as testing and monitoring goes, I only tested Hannah in those particular exercises, and we only used the back squat and the 3 upper body. Tested her once in 26th of October, which was after her first program back. So I get an idea of where she was compared to previously and kind of program going forward. And then we tested again on the 18th of January. And by the time we got to there, she was PBing in all those lifts. And for me, kind of looking at her as an athlete, I thought, okay, I'm happy. That's max strength maintenance from there. Definitely not dropping it out of the program because she needs to maintain that strength, but it wasn't a focus of development for me. And I just monitored that via her training RMs afterwards. We had training RMs in her weeks, and it was quite easy to track and make sure that she wasn't decreasing in her maximal strength. The periodization structure that I used, now normally I'd say I'd like to work off a 3-week cycle with that type of athlete, but as I said, Olympic year, I was going to fit around what was happening on the water and with the coach. So the water was based off 4-week cycles, whereas just working off a medium, heavy, and then unloading that 4th week, all based off volume. And because of that, I thought, fine, I can follow along with that quite easily. And so I did the same thing in that last year. And a couple of specifics were in there, was that I made sure I had my unload weeks at the same time that she was unloading on the water, so she actually got a break. And I also put in unload weeks from the S&C on the weeks that she was away doing those team camps on the Gold Coast. Again, that was a very important time for her. She had to make sure that she was performing in the team boat. And so I wanted to make sure that she felt fresh and had the energy to be performing those.